Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Sarah. Thanks for joining me again. Today we're gonna expand a little bit on what we've been working on, kind of opening up this area of the body, which has been very tense for a lot of us. So again, you don't need any props or anything for class. You just need either a mat or the carpet or just the plain wood floor, whatever you have. Okay, well, you will start in a seated position. You can find any comfortable seat. That might be legs crisscross. That might be sitting like this, kind of feet outside of your hips. That's a lot for your knees though, so if that's comfortable, great. Otherwise, sit up nice and tall. Put both hands on your heart to start class today. And allow your eyes to close if that feels comfortable for you. And just notice your heart beating underneath your hands. And find some comfort in that. Take a deep breath in, feel that space between your hands. Take another deep breath, feel that space. Open your mouth, side out. And we'll start class this time with that mantra that we've been saying at the end of each class. In this moment, I am okay. I want you to say that to yourself. In this moment, I am okay. Now when you've said it, you can blink your eyes open. Nice job. And we'll bring our hands down to our knees. We'll lift our shoulders and we'll roll them back 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then go the opposite direction, forward. 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, we're gonna warm up our shoulders and our body with our pranayama, our warming breath. So on a breath in, lift your shoulders to your ears, breath out, let it go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do a couple fast ones. 2 slow ones. Nice job. Beautiful. All right. On a breath in, you're gonna look to the left. Breathing out, look to the right. Same as last week. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Back to center. Reach your arms way out to the side and up. Palms can touch. Bring your left hand down, stretch your right arm up and over. And as you're doing this side body stretch, make sure you're pressing down into that right hip to give your body the most stretch that you can. And then bring both arms up, maybe palms touch, and then we switch. Right arm down, left arm up and over, and pressing down into that left hip. And we'll do that once more. Switch. Pressing down through the hip and the hand. And last side, switch. Great job. Both hands back up to center, hands to your heart. Nice job. Okay, now we're gonna add on to our neck breath. What we're gonna do is stretch our arms out. All right. Stretch your arms out to the side, and then flip your palms up. All right, so palms down, palms up. Bend your arms at the elbows and see if you can grab your shoulders. If this is not possible, grab wherever is good for you, but you want to leave your arms up like this, like wings. On a breath in, instead of just moving your neck, you're going to twist your whole body, right? So twist, breathe in, twist the other way, breathe out. Kind of like a pendulum. You can do this slowly, you can do it fast, whatever feels good for your body, but you want to get a little bit of momentum going, right? In, out, in, out. Just to wake up the spine a little bit, right? Whatever's most comfortable for your body. Maybe one more breath in, breath out, back to center. Nice job. All right. Bring your arms out and up. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Nice job. All right, we are going to come into tabletop position. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Take a minute to get settled in. And this time we're going to do our cat-cow regular, then we'll do it a little faster and then slower, just to feel how that feels different in our spine movements, okay? So, on a breath in, you're gonna drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your head for cow. On a breath out, you're gonna press down into your palms, arch your spine, drop your head, tuck your tailbone. Breathe in, breathe out. Now notice what this feels like if you go a little bit faster. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Maybe you're like, no thanks, I like it better slowly. Breathe in, breathe out. Whatever works best for your body. Nice job. All right, we're gonna make a fist with our hand and press it down. So, right hand, fist. This gives your wrist a little bit more support since we'll be here for a minute. Then you're gonna reach your left arm back, up, and forward, kind of like you're taking a swim. Left hand comes down into a fist, right arm out, and up, and forward, like a swim. And then switch sides. Nice job. Once more. Great job. Bring your hands back to the mat, flat. Make sure your fingers are nice and spaced out and you're pressing down evenly into each finger and your thumb and your pointer. Then you're going to reach your left leg out behind you. Stretch it nice and long. Bring the toes down. Slowly rock back and forth to open up the back of the leg. And then reach that leg back up. Maybe you focus on your core, and maybe you bring the opposite arm forward for balance. So that would be right arm forward, left, like that. Bring both hands back down, bring your knees back down, and then sit your hips towards your knees for child's pose. Take a few breaths here. And then come back up to tabletop. This time, your right leg stretches back. Toes to the ground. Slowly rock back and forth. Open up the back of the leg. Bring that leg back up. Engage the tummy muscles. Maybe the left arm comes forward. And if you're like, no thanks, just leave the hand back down. But if you're with me, one more breath here. And then both hands back down, child's pose. All right, come on up through tabletop position. Maybe one more, cat-cow. If you know you like to come through downward dog, you can tuck your toes, lift your hips, and press back into downward facing dog. If you know you don't like downward dog, you can just meet us in a standing position. We're going to end up all in Tadasana, mountain pose. If you're in downward dog, press down firmly through all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. Maybe lift the left leg up, circle out the ankle. Maybe bring that leg back down, maybe lift the right leg. Circle out the ankle. Maybe bring that back down. Maybe bend your hips. And then slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. You end in a forward fold and then slowly roll all the way up to stand. Nice job. All right, in Tadasana, our feet are about hips width distance. Our spine is nice and long. We're rooting down through all 10 toes. And our arms are straight down by our sides. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Reach your arms down, out, and up. Hands to your heart. Nice job. This time, we're gonna go to chair pose. So you bend your knees and sink your hips. Careful not to have your knees go forward of your toes, right? You really wanna have your knees as close to stacked over your ankles as you can. So chair pose. On a breath in, you're gonna take your right hand, bring it back down behind you for a little twist. We did this in class a couple weeks ago. Breathe up, come back to center. Breathe out, left arm back. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one, you got this. Breathe in, stand all the way up. Hands to your heart. Nice job. All right, take a step back on your mat. We're gonna start with our right leg. So take a giant step forward with your right leg. Back heel can stay up, or you can seal it down at an angle. Hips are imagining they're coming forward. And we bend into that front knee, pushing down through the back leg. Hands come to heart, or reach them up. For warrior number one. Take a deep breath in. Press down through both of your feet. Good job. Maybe for the last breath, hands touch. Hands to your heart. And then take that back foot up to meet the front. Nice job. Bend your knees, sink your hips for chair pose. We'll do 2 rounds of the twists. And if you don't like the twist, you can just stay in your chair. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in and stand all the way up. Nice job. A chair twist is a nice reset pose for your spine. All right, left leg. Take a giant step forward. Back foot can stay up, right? That would look kind of like this. Or foot down at an angle. Hips are imagining they're coming forward. You're careful that your knee is staying over your ankle. You don't want it forward of your ankle. You don't want it kind of going in or out, right? So you don't lose your balance. All right, hips coming forward, bend into that front knee. Hands come to heart or reach them up. As you bend into that front knee, don't forget about pushing down the floor with your back foot. That gives you this most stability. Here for one more breath, maybe palms touch. Nice job. Bring that back foot up to meet the front. Nice job. All right, chair pose. Bend your knees, sink your hips. You got this. Breath out. breath out, breathe in. Once more on each side. Stand all the way up. Hands come to your heart. Nice job. All right, this time we're gonna do warrior two. So you take another giant step forward. This time the heel definitely seals down at an angle. This time hips can be a little bit more open, right? We're not going this way so much as we are opening up. Bend into that front knee, press down into that back foot, and then arms come out by your side. In traditional vinyasa yoga, the eyes kind of look over that front hand. It's up to you. You can also have your eyes gaze in the direction of your chest, your choice. One more breath. Listen carefully. Straighten your legs. Bring your toes parallel to each other. So that means they're both facing the same direction. Arms are out. Flip your palms and then bring your hands up for flying warrior. Now, take your back toes, your right toes, and face them forward. We're gonna do warrior two this direction now. So that means the left leg, the heel has to come back a little bit. Press down into both feet to make sure both of your hips are supported. Arms can come out. Bend into that right leg, warrior two at the back. Sometimes it's nice to face different directions on your mat. Helps to change perspective a little bit. Breathe in and out. Straighten both your legs. Bring all 10 toes to face the front. Flip your palms, hands up, flying warrior. Nice job. Arms come back out, and then you can either hop or step your feet together. All right, we're gonna do our eagle wrap arms. We have done this in class a lot, in person class, so we'll try it today. So you're gonna take your left hand and you're gonna bring it underneath your right arm. And you're gonna cross kind of above your elbows if you can. Now, if this feels okay for your shoulders, it's a big shoulder stretch. You can bring the backs of your hands together, or if you want a little more, you can double wrap, right? But do whatever works best for you. Sometimes it feels nice to grab hands. Sometimes it's nice to just put the backs of your palms together. If that feels good, you can lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. And if that's too much, just bring it down a little bit. The higher you lift the elbows, the more pressure, the bigger the stretch is, which might be very tight because we're all been looking at our phones and TVs and computers a lot, right? Take a few more breaths here. Might feel nice to kind of bend your knees a little bit. And then release. Shake out your arms. And then bring them back out. We're gonna switch sides. So this time the right arm comes underneath the left, crossing kind of as high as you can. And then bend the elbows. Bring either the backs of the palms to touch, or you can double wrap, your choice. And then this is great. Maybe you want a little more, and you lift the elbows up in line with the shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. And if this is too intense, you can just hold your elbows, right? Nice job. And then release. We're gonna try our twisting one last time before we sit down, okay? So make sure your feet are firmly planted on the ground. Arms come out, flip your palms up, hold your shoulders. Breathe in. Allow your hips and your body to come with you this time, okay? So on your breath in, Twist to the left, breath out to the right. And really let this feel good. Let this feel like a release for your body. When we are under stress or feel a lot of tension, we tend to hold that stress in our spine, behind our shoulders. And this is a way to just let it go. Bring it out. Let it go. And when you're ready, slow that down and come back to center. Maybe reach your arms out and up. Hands can come to your heart, and then chair pose to sit down, or you can just find a seat. If you're with me, chair pose. Sit a little bit lower, sit a little bit lower, sit all the way down. Go ahead and lie down, hug your knees into your chest. Full body hug. Maybe you rock a little bit side to side. When your knees come to the right side of your mat, allow them to fall towards the floor. Maybe your arms come out in a T or a twist. And come back up to center, and this time allow your knees to come over to the left. Bring your knees back up to center, one final squeeze, and then extend the legs and the arms long. Take a full deep breath in, fill all the way up. Open your mouth, side out. Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe you reach your arms back for a full body stretch. And then you can find your way back up to a comfortable seat. Eyes can stay closed, or you can open them, whatever's more comfortable. Bring your hands back to your heart. Spine is nice and long. Take a deep breath in, fill all the way up. Open your mouth, side out. In this moment, I'm okay. And blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope I see you next week. Namaste. Bye, everyone.